back to another smash or pass movie reaction. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that. This is Back to the Future Part 3, y'all. We have so many movies we're gonna be watching on this platform. I'm like beyond excited. Can I drop a few names? Like, there's a lot. We have the Marvels coming. We have the Native American movie, which I cannot pronounce, so that's gonna be a gag. We have Wonka. We have, I don't know if people want me to do Aquaman. It's up in the air. I really wouldn't care either way. I know we have Planet of the Apes. I already started filming half of Mission Impossible 2, and then I had to abruptly stop because my camera died. So I have to finish that movie and put it all together and drop that for you guys. I have like so many movies. Like, I have a lot. I could go through this list that I wrote down, but we'll be here for eternity. I also know that there are a few people that want me to continue to Death Becomes Her or something like that. I think I'm gonna do that movie, but most likely I don't know, depending on what channel I'm gonna put it on, because I do have 2 channels. If you did not know, the link is down below. Please subscribe to both. But I don't know which one I'm gonna put it on, but eventually, ow, as I bit my tongue. Eventually, I will get to it and put that out. Bear with me as we get through this. There's 2 more shows that I'm doing this month, plus, you know, everything else I'm doing, plus work, you guys know. But we are gonna be getting to all of these movies, all of these TV show reactions, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun. We're living, loving, and wanting what more. But I thank you guys so much for the journey. Now we're gonna be wrapping up Back to the Future. The first 2 I loved. I think I like the second one more than I like the first one. I'm not really sure which one I like more. But in this one, it clearly, we're going into like the Wild Wild West, it's looking like. And then this is gonna wrap up this amazing trilogy. So let's jump into this. You guys already know, lately also my movie reactions have been copyright claimed. As you also know, I don't make money on YouTube. They demonetized me until like, I believe April, and then I could try to be monetized again. The reason why I throw it out there is that I always get kind of confused. I'm like, okay, you copywritten me, like, or threw a copyright on this. And like, sometimes they get like they get very dramatic. If they copyright it once, they're gonna keep going until the video's almost done. So the point of me saying that is, I had a few movies that had it, and one that just didn't release the claim, I completely deleted on my platform. But it is available on Patreon, and that is Good Will Hunting. That's right, y'all. That is gone off the platform just for like many copyright reasons. I'm not really sure why. But if you would like to see that movie, plus this movie, plus everything else I do on my 2 platforms, I have 1 Patreon, 2 channels worth of stuff. So please sign up to Patreon. The link is down below. Once again, please like this video, share this video, comment. Doing those 3 things, they're free, they're easy to do, and it honestly helps the video and it helps the platform. Thank you so much for being here. Now let's jump into this movie reaction, y'all. So without further ado, let's jump into Back to the Future Part 3 and find out exactly what this movie has got to give. Saturday, November 12th, 1955, 10:03 p.m.
Just sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know he did send me back to the future, but I'm back.
Right.
Where are we? What's happening?
Hey kids, what time is it?
Duty time!
Howdy, duty time.
Howdy, duty time.
Last night's time travel experiment was apparently a complete success. Lightning struck the clock tower at precisely 10:04 p.m. I therefore assume that Marty and the time vehicle were transported forward through time into the year 1985. The displacement field generated by the time vehicle caused a disruption of my own brainwaves, resulting in a condition of momentary amnesia. And Marty said he had come back from the future.
Hey, Doc.
Undoubtedly, this was some sort of a image. You can't be here! It doesn't make sense for you to be here! I refuse to believe that you are here!
So once I got the book back, that is you from 1985, we're in the DeLorean and it got struck by lightning and you got sent back to 1885!
To me, if the future is now in the past, how could you possibly know about it?
You sent me a letter.
The lightning bolt that hit the DeLorean caused a gigawatt overload which scrambled the time circuits. Actually flew.
Yeah, we had a hover conversion done in the early 21st century.
Incredible. Unfortunately, this proved impossible because suitable replacement parts will not be invented until 1947. 1885. Amazing. I actually end up as a blacksmith in the Old West. Hopefully, it should remain undisturbed and preserved until you uncover it in 1955. 1955 counterpart, that's me, should have no problem repairing it. Do not. I repeat, do not attempt to come back here to get me. Further disruption of the space-time continuum.
Yeah.
Please take care of Einstein for me.
Einstein, it's what you call your dog in 1985.
These are my wishes. Please respect them and follow them. And so, Marty, I now say farewell and wish you Godspeed. On you with fond memories, warm feelings, and a special place in my heart.
Aww.
I never knew I could write anything so touching.
No, Doc. It's beautiful. You never should have let Biff get to me.
There are plenty worse places to be than the Old West. I could have ended up in the Dark Ages. All right, according to this, the time vehicle sealed off in a side tunnel.
I think you woke up the dead with that blast.
Take this camera. I want to document everything.
Yes, let's go.
No. Because the writings of Jules Verne that had a profound effect on my life. My initials. Just like in Journey to the Center of the Earth. That means the time machine must be right through this wall. It's been buried here for 70 years, 2 months, and 13 days. Astounding.
As you can see,
Schematic.
diagram will allow you to build a replacement unit with 1955 components.
No wonder this circuit failed. It says made in Japan.
All the best stuff is made in Japan.
Unbelievable. It's occurred to me, Marty, since I end up in 1885, perhaps I'm now in the history books.
You're the one that's always saying, it's not good to know too much about your own destiny.
All right, Marty? I know too much already.
Copernicus!
Copernicus.
Copernicus, come on, let's go home, boy.
What's wrong, Marty? You look like you've seen a ghost.
You're not far off, Doc. Died September 7th, 1885. That's 1 week after you wrote the letter. His beloved Clara. Who the hell is Clara?
Marty, please don't stand there!
Jeff Buchanan was a notorious gunman whose short temper and a tendency to drool earned him the nickname Mad Dog. Buchanan shot a newspaper editor who printed an unfavorable story about him in 1884. That's why we can't find him. My great-grandfather's name was William. That's him. Good-looking guy.
Browns didn't come to Hill Valley until 1908, and then they were the Von Brauns. My father changed our name during the First World War. It is me who goes back there and gets shot.
It's not gonna happen, Doc. I'm going back to 1885, and I'm bringing you home.
The clothes fit?
Yeah, everything except the boots, Doc. They're kind of tight. Clint Eastwood never wore anything like this.
Clint who? Future clothes are packed. Just in case. Fresh batteries for your walkie-talkie. You don't want to crash into some tree that once existed in the past. It's all a completely open country. Small cave over there, which would be a perfect place to hide the time vehicle. Well, the new time circuit control tubes are warmed up. I get shot on Monday the 7th, so you have 5 days to locate me. According to my letter, I'm a blacksmith, so I probably have a shop somewhere.
If I drive straight towards the screen, I'm gonna crash into those Indians.
You'll instantly be transported to 1885, and those Indians won't even be there.
Oh, Lord.
See you in the future.
You mean the past?
Exactly. The cave!
Oh my gosh. They weren't scared? Like, what the hell is this?
Get the cavalry!
My goodness. You know, I can't say Indians anymore. I say Native Americans.
Damn, I ripped the fuel line.
Why the bear be over here?
Maggie! Fetch some water. We got a heartsman here. Mom, is that you?
There now. You've been asleep for nearly 6 hours now. You're safe and sound here now at the McFly farm.
McFly farm.
McFly farm? Who are you?
The name's McFly. Maggie McFly.
Clint Eastwood?
You hit your head, Mr. Eastwood. Not too serious, but lucky for you, Seamus found you when he did. You'll be excusing me, Mr. Eastwood, while I tend to William.
William? That's William?
Oh, William Sean McFly, the first of our family to be born in America.
How is it that you came to be way out here without a horse? Or boots? Or a hat? Got my hat.
How could you forget a thing like your hat? Would you like some water?
Yeah.
They're brown.
Tomorrow, I'll take you as far as the railroad tracks. You can follow them straight on into town. I think you'll find that barn comfortable. Never had any complaints about it from the pigs.
Seamus? Are you sure you're not after bringing a curse on this house, taking him in like that?
Looking after him's the right thing to do. That's important.
Right.
Buddy.
Just like
You're my great-grandfather. First McFly born in America. And you peed on me.
Hill Valley. Honest Joe Starter. Fine horses. Clock tower. The clock tower. His outfit is so out there.
Take a look and see what just breezed in the door.
Must have got that shirt off on the dead Chinese.
Ice water?
Ice.
You want water, you better go dunk your head in the horse trough out there.
Why is it burning?
You want Seamus McFly? You look like him, no. Especially with that dog ugly head.
Clint Eastwood.
What kind of stupid name is that? What's that writing mean? DK, what is that? Some sort of Asian dog or something?
You're Mad Dog Tannen.
Nobody calls me Mad Dog. Especially not some duded up, egg-sucking gutter trash. Come on, run! You can dance better than me! You better run, squirrel. We got ourselves a new courthouse. Hot time we had a hanging. You owe me money, blacksmith. How do you figure? My horse threw a shoe. I got thrown off, and that caused me to bust a perfectly good bottle of fine Kentucky Red Eye.
Yeah, he does.
Look, if your horse threw a shoe, bring him back and I'll be sure. Better be looking behind you when you walk. Because one day you're going to get a bullet in your back. I gave you explicit instructions not to come here, but to go directly back to 1985.
But it's good to see you, Marty.
Shot in the back by Buford Tannen over a matter of $80. Now I wish I'd paid him off. And who's this beloved Clara? I don't know anyone named Clara.
I thought maybe she was a girlfriend of yours.
Marty, as a scientist, I can never take that risk.
You remember last week at the town meeting when you volunteered to meet the new school teacher at the station when you came in?
Oh, her name's Miss Clayton. Clara Clayton. The idea that I could fall in love at first sight is romantic nonsense.
The right girl would just hit you. It's like lightning.
Marty, please don't say that.
It was me and Jennifer. God, Jennifer, damn, I hope she's all right, Doc. I can't believe we just left her there on the porch.
On the timeline with the sword. That means once we're back in 1985, you just have to go over the house and wake her up. Iced tea?
Oh, thanks. It's a refrigerator. Oh, listen, Doc, I tore a hole in the gas tank when I was landing, so we're gonna have to patch it up and get some gas.
There's not going to be a gas station around here until sometime in the next century. You can't get the DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour.
No else, Marty! Even faster cars in the world!
to go downhill.
Bartender says that's the strongest stuff they got.
Come on, gas! It blew the fuel injection manifold. Strong stuff, all right. It'll take me a month to rebuild it.
You can simply roll it down a steep hill.
No, we never find a smooth enough surface. Wait until winter, when the lake freezes over.
Winter? Doc, what are you talking about? Monday, it's 3 days away.
That's it.
How fast did you go? Why, I've had her up to 55 myself. Well, I suppose if you had a straight stretch of track with a level grade and you weren't hauling no cars behind you, then yes, it might be possible to get her up that fast.
Tell me, when's the next train come through here?
Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
This is where we'll push the DeLorean with the locomotive. Nice long run that goes clear across the bridge over the ravine. You know, over near that Hilldale housing development.
I mean, we can't wait around a year and a half for this thing to get finished.
Marty, it's perfect. Don't you see? The bridge will exist in 1985. It's safe and still in use.
What about the locomotive?
It'll be a spectacular wreck. The whole will be around to see it. Great Scott!
Thank you, sir. You saved my life.
Emmett Brown at your service, Miss.
Clara Clayton.
Clara.
Done more than enough already.
But it's really no trouble.
Doc, she says it's fine.
I feel somewhat responsible for what happened.
I'm almost glad that snake spooked those horses, otherwise we might never have met.
Right.
Suppose it was destined. I will see you again, won't I?
Of course, you'll see lots of me. I'm sure I'm a shop in town. I'm a local scientist.
Astronomy? Chemistry?
Actually, I'm a student of all sciences.
Hey, Doc.
Toodaloo.
What do you mean you're gonna be saying lots of it, Doc?
Well, I might see you again just in passing.
After all, Miss Clayton almost ended up at the bottom of Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine was named after a teacher. They say she fell in there 100 years ago.
Great Scott! That she was supposed to go over in that wagon.
And now I may have seriously altered history.
Let's just get the DeLorean ready and get the hell out of here.
I wish I'd never invented that infernal time machine.
Doc, this is Marty.
Over. Check, Marty.
Great, Doc. These things still work.
Apologize for the crudity of this model, but
Yeah, no, Doc. It's not to scale. It's okay, Doc.
Switch track is where the spur runs off the main line 3 miles out to Clayton. Sonash Ravine. Right. According to my calculations, we'll reach 88 miles per hour just before we hit the edge of the ravine.
Woo! What does this mean? Point of no return.
That's our fail-safe point. But once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust.
Bam!
Coming up the switch track! Stop at the switch track! Miles per hour!
Hello?
Uh-oh. That's supposed to be that lady.
Well, I hope I'm not disturbing anything.
Oh, no, we were just doing a little model railroad.
Since you mentioned an interest in science, I thought you might be able to repair it for me. I think a lens may be out of alignment because if you other way.
Everything becomes
Clear?
clear.
Tonight's the town festival. I wouldn't dream of having you work on the telescope during such an important occasion. I'll see you this evening at the festival, Emmett. Mr. Eastwood.
Great pleasure to dedicate this clock to the people of Hill County.
No, Marty, in a way, it's clear that you and I are here to witness this.
It's too bad I didn't bring my camera.
The only problem is we'll never be able to show it to anybody.
Smile, Doc.
Test your metal with the latest product from Colonel Samuel Colt Paper Fires Manufacturing Company. Would you like to answer that
Young man, how about you? You want to give it a try?
No, thanks. Hey, Doc, this
Funny boy!
Doc can dance.
Well, surely you're not afraid to try something that a baby could do.
Hey, I'm not afraid of
Oh,
nothing.
come out there and be real smooth. That's the way you do it.
Tell me one thing. Where did you learn to shoot like that?
7-Eleven.
You gentlemen will have to check your firearms if you want to join in on the festivities.
Which is true. I didn't know you was back in town. If you can't read the sign, Tannen, I presume you can read this. Of course I want to check my iron. We all were, weren't we, boys?
Yeah, right.
Only party I'll be smiling at is the one that sees you at the end of a rope.
Oh.
Give him an inch, and maintain discipline at all times. Remember that word. Discipline.
What a fine hat. Yeah, well, a couple people didn't like the way the other one looked on me. Hey, Frisbee. Far out. What was the matter with that?
It was right in front of him.
You're through!
There, dancing with that piece of calico.
What are you gonna do, boss? Figure. If I bury this muzzle deep enough in this bag, nobody will hear the shot.
I told you to watch your back, Smithy. Turn it. You're early. It's a danger, Smithy. Small but effective. Ain't you gonna introduce me to the lady? I'd like a dance. I wouldn't give you that pleasure. You'll just have to go ahead and shoot.
I don't dance very well when my partner has a gun in his hand.
Oh, you learn. You'll just take my $80 worth out of her! I damn you to hell! You.
Hey, lighten up, jerk!
Mighty strong words, Ron. You man enough to back him up with more than just a pie plate? Oh, what's wrong, dude? You yellow?
Nobody calls me yellow.
Let's finish it right now. Like I said, we'll finish this tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're robbing the Pine City stage.
No, Monday be fine. You can kill him on Monday.
We'll be back this way on Monday. Settle this then. I do my killing before breakfast. 7 o'clock.
All right, now break it up. What's all this about? You causing trouble here, Tannen? Any brawling? It's 15 days in the county jail. Hey, folks, come on. This is a party.
Beat him down like a dog.
Let's go, boys. Let these scissors out of their boys.
Hey, Doc, don't worry about it. Monday morning, 8 a.m., we're gonna be gone, right?
Theoretically, yes, but what if the train's late?
Deal, like.
I'd like for you to have this brand new Colt Peacemaker and gun belt, free of charge.
Of course, you understand that if you lose, I'm taking it back.
Look at that.
Could have just walked away and nobody would have talked to less of you for it. All it would have been was words. Seamus, relax. I know what I'm doing.
It reminds me of poor Martin.
Hi. Me brother. Martin used to let men provoke him into fight. He was concerned that people would think him a coward if he refused. Never considered the future, poor Martin. God rest his soul.
That crater in the middle northwest, the one that's out there all by itself like a starburst, that one's called Copernicus.
I never found lunar geography so fascinating. Quite knowledgeable.
Do you think we'll ever be able to travel to the moon the way we travel across the country on trains?
Definitely. Devices that create giant explosions. Explosions so powerful that
They break the pull of the Earth's gravity. You're quoting Jules Verne, From the Earth to the Moon.
You've read Jules Verne. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, my absolute favorite. The first time I read that when I was a little boy.
I couldn't have read that when you were a little boy. It was only first published 10 years ago.
I never met a woman who liked Jules Verne before.
Doc,
Oh.
you talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here. Go ahead. Make my day. Fine, I don't...
Good luck tomorrow, Mr. Eastwood. We'll be praying for you.
Thanks.
Interest you in a new suit for tomorrow?
I'm fine. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just out enjoying the morning air.
Look at that, the tombstone.
Marty, let me see that photograph. We know that this photograph represents what will happen if the events of today continue to run their course into tomorrow.
My coffin?
Well, the odds are running 2 to 1 against you. Might as well be prepared.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy. Marty, why are you wearing that gun? Marty, you can't go losing your judgment every time someone calls you a name. That's exactly what causes you to get into that accident in the future.
What is wrong with my future?
Marty, we all have to make decisions that affect the course of our lives. Marty.
Yeah.
I've made a decision. I'm not going with you tomorrow. No point in denying it. I'm in love with Clara.
Oh, man. You know, it could still be you that gets shot tomorrow. This tombstone could still be in your future.
Oh, Doc.
I can't let this one little photograph determine my entire destiny. I have to live my life.
So you tell me, what's the right thing to do up here?
You're right, Marty.
Wow, that worked great.
I've at least got to tell her goodbye.
He's not gonna understand that, Doc. Hell, I'm in it with you, and I don't even understand it.
Right.
I don't know, maybe we could just take Clara with us.
Mess up the whole thing.
I caution you about disrupting the continuum for your own personal benefit. Therefore, I must do no less. Traveling through time has become much too painful.
The Doc's gotta do something. He's definitely gonna do something.
Won't you come in?
No, I better not. I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm afraid I'll never see you again.
Emmett,
I realize that I don't belong here, and I have to go back where I came from.
wherever you go and take me with you.
You can't do that, Clara.
I can't, Clara. I love you.
Clara!
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I came here in a time machine that I invented, and tomorrow I have to go back to the year 1985.
To the writings of Jules Verne, you concocted those mendacities in order to take advantage of me. All you had to say is I don't love you and I don't want to see you anymore. That at least would have been respectful.
Whiskey. Emmett, are you sure you know what happened to you on the 4th of July?
Whiskey. All I can tell you, friend, is you'll get over her.
There is one in a million.
I have peddling this barbed wire all across the country has taught me one thing, sir. It's that you never know what the future might bring.
I sleep.
He probably got so drunk.
Got me to rush again.
Still early, boss. Hurry.
Hungry.
If everybody's got one of these does anybody walk or run anymore? Run for fun? What the hell kind of fun is that?
What does he have?
None. That's the first one. He hadn't touched it yet.
There's nothing left for me here.
All right, that's why you gotta come back with me.
Where?
Back to the future.
Yes, sir, you blacksmith. And to the future.
Amen.
Amen.
Emmett, no!
There's a fella that can't hold his liquor.
Give me some coffee. Black.
Joey, coffee!
How far does the 8 o'clock train go?
San Francisco is the end of the line.
You want to sober him up in a hurry, son, you're going to have to use something a lot stronger than coffee.
Yeah, what do you suggest?
In about 10 minutes, he's going to be as sober as a priest on Sunday. And when he opens up his mouth, go ahead and pour it on down his gullet. It's going to take a few more minutes for the stuff to really clear up his head. Perfect.
Well, something inside me told me I should be here. As if my future had something to do with it.
Are you in the Irish one?
It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock yet!
It is by my watch. Let's settle this once and for all, Run.
I'm not really feeling up to this today. So I'm gonna have to forfeit.
I think you ain't nothing but a gutless yellow turd. And I'm giving you to the count of 10 more.
You better face up to it, son, because if you don't go out there,
What?
Your word will say Clint Eastwood is the biggest yellow belly in the West.
Mary's got a gun.
9! I said that's 10, you gutless yellow pie slinger. Are you coming out here, or do I have to come in there after you?
Oh!
That poor fella last night had the worst case of broken heart I have ever seen. I really felt for him. I did, right here.
I aim to shoot somebody today, and I'd prefer it be you. Forget about me, Marty, and save yourself.
Never seen a man so broken up over a woman. What did you say her name was? Sarah? Clara?
But was this man tall with great big brown puppy dog eyes and long silvery flowing hair?
I thought we could settle this like men.
You thought wrong, dude.
I think Buford's going to jail.
Buford Cannon, you're under arrest for robbing the Pine City stage. You got anything to say?
I hate manure.
Fuck him!
Hey, mister! Mr. Eastwood! Here's your gun, mister!
Thanks, kid. Maybe I'll trade it for a new hat. Right, take care of that baby. Bye-bye.
Emmett! Time machine.
It's a science experiment! Stop the train just before you hit the switch crack up ahead! Stop! Uncouple the cars for the tender!
got pestle logs. Pest wood with anthracite dust chemically treated to burn hotter and longer. These three furnace will ignite sequentially, make the fire burn harder, pick up the boiler pressure, make the train go faster. Marty, on the time circuit's on!
Color-coded to indicate when each log will fire. Green, yellow, and red.
Hopefully we'll hit 88 miles per hour before the needle gets much past 2,000.
And she's still right. The thing.
The yellow light's about to blow! 45, Doc, go for it!
Is she gonna try to stop it?
It's Tara! She's on the train! Clear! Perfect. Tara! Climb out here for me!
I don't know if I can.
You're doing fine! Nice and steady! Don't look down! That's it! You're doing fine!
Doc, I'm gonna slip you the hoverboard!
Oh gosh! Oh my god, I wanted her to die. So evil. Damn, well that's done. Hopefully it won't need to be part 4.
Well, Doc.
Goodbye, Doc.
It's destroyed.
Hey, go ahead, do it! Watch it, Biff. Flirting! I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't recognize you in those clothes.
Come on, Dad. We're not gonna hold your reservations all day.
Lorraine, have you seen my glasses?
God, you guys are all back to normal.
Hey, Marty, who are you supposed to be? Clint Eastwood?
She passed out still.
Jennifer.
Wake up, Jennifer. Wake up, Sleeping Beauty, with a kiss.
I had the worst nightmare. That us? You got fired.
Hey, what do you mean I got fired? I mean, this is where we're gonna live. Someday.
Marty, it was a dream, wasn't it?
Nice set of wheels. Let's see what she can do. Let's scream loud. Nothing. You think I'm stupid enough to race that asshole?
You're right, there's not much left.
Doc's never coming back.
Doc! Marty! It runs on steam! These are our boys!
Oh!
Jules! And Vern! Can't keep my guns behind us now! After all, I had to come back to Einstein. Well, I didn't want you to be worried about me.
Oh, the picture!
Dr. Brown? I got this note back from the future and now it's erased.
The future's whatever you make it. We're making a good one. Both of you.
Where are you going now? Back to the future?
Nope. Already in there.
It's our back to the time. Well, that was a good movie. I did enjoy it. I have to say, it was, out of the 3 movies, this was probably, for me, my least favorite, but I still did enjoy the story, and I did enjoy the fun that this movie gave you. It definitely wrapped up the story by having the doc fall in love. I have to be really honest with you. I was about to pause it because I wanted to say this, but I didn't want to get out the element. But I thought that Clara was, when she was on the train, I was kind of, this might be a little dark, but I was like, oh, she's gonna die, yes. Because then I was like, okay, well then they named the mountain after her, which we then ended up seeing what the mountain was named after her, which was cool. But I really thought she was gonna die, and I was like, oh, and in my head I was like, this is kind of dark for this movie, like she's gonna like die on a train. And then when I saw her get caught on the train like that, I was like, oh, this is a horrible death. But then miraculously he got that floating hoverboard thing, and then that's what saved him. Now we all know that was real. That man would have gotten on that hoverboard and would have flown right off. But regardless, I did like it. I think for me, what threw it off, like the reason why I didn't really like it, I don't know. I'm just like not a big love story person. I know, it's gonna sound super weird. I think that the whole element with the doc falling in love with Clara took away from me being like all the way, like being like, I love this movie. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I just think maybe because Clara was kind of annoying. But I did like the fact that like she matched energy with the doctor, right? Now I'm kind of interested in seeing Back to the Future, most liked movie in order. Let's see like what people felt. So Back to the Future was the highest rated one. Then came Back to the Future 2 and 3 in that order. So on Reddit, users ranked part 3 their favorite, part 1 their second favorite, and part 2 their third favorite, which for me is interesting because I enjoyed the second one, then the first one, and then the third one, which is very, very interesting. But majority is saying on other platforms that the first Back to the Future was the most popular Back to the Future. Back to the Future Part 2 is better than Part 3. That's what I said. I'm trying to see like how I could like find out the rank. Let's say rank in Back to the Future movies. Let's just see if I can get it that way. I don't want to see Reddit because Reddit is like, but whatever. So Back to the Future. So yeah. So almost everywhere it's saying in order the way the movie was brought to you, Back to the Future 2, 3, that was the most popular. So Back to the Future, the first one, generally everybody enjoyed the most. For me, like as I already said, I think the second one was a lot of fun. I really did like the second one. But I can understand why people would like the first one. The first and the second one, for me, are very close. But definitely because Back to the Future was like the first of its time, I guess, of a movie, if you guys understand what I mean. Also, mirror acting. I wonder when was the first time mirror acting was used in movies? I'm very interested because for me, I consider mirror acting when it's like the same person's and they have it look like that. The lady from Shanghai in 1947. Oh, the mirror. Oh, so the use of mirrors in filming 1947 ladies. Maybe that's not what it's called. Is it mirror acting? Maybe I'm mirror acting. Maybe that's not what it is. So I don't know what it was called. One actor pretends to be looking into the mirror while another actor pretends to be the mirror's reflection. The mirror actor, exactly. Okay, so maybe that's what it's called. I don't know what the terminology is called, the precise terminology is called, when it's the actor, the same actor, just like how we saw Jamie Foxx, is his name? Oh my God, Michael Fox. Oh my God. Somebody somewhere is typing ferociously down below. But when Michael J. Fox had it, and it's been like this, and I think he was like that in all 3 movies. I want to know if that's the first time or one of the first movies that was used of them doing stuff like that. I don't really know many movies around this time when this movie came out that did that technique, which is a really good technique. Obviously, as it progressed later on. Like, I feel like, was it The Nutty Professor? They did it, Medea, all of those movies did it, and there's been so many other ones that did that type of acting. But I wonder if this was one of the first. Regardless, I really did love how Michael J. Fox did the performance in all of these acting. He's a very skilled actor. Love him. So overall in this movie, I thought it was good, but it was less action. So it was more like a, here's some popcorn and just sit back and relax. I think the second one, and I believe the first one, had a lot more action in it, but this one was like slow storytelling, right? And it was more like a love story, and to wrap it up, and I feel like this movie definitely was supposed to probably make you tear, especially if you are really highly invested in this trilogy. By the third one, your eyes probably bawling out, because it was a good ending. It was a good ending for the professor. He got a family, he has some kids named after the book, I believe the book that they kept mentioning in this movie that he read or whatever. So you have that, plus he has his own new technology. Then you have the McFlys have a good future. They still have money, power. Biff is still, doing what he has to do by putting the third coat on the cars. So overall, it was good. It was a good ending for the trilogy. So that's all I really have to say. It was fun. Would I smash I think I would smash this movie. I would smash this movie because I feel like it was rewatchable, definitely family friendly. And if I have kids in the near future, I would definitely put my kids onto this trilogy. Overall, I really feel like it was good. And it also gave you a message, right? It doesn't matter. Sticks and stones may break thy bones, but words will never hurt me. And that's what happened at the ending of this. McFly no longer cared if you called him a coward. Screw you. I'm not gonna mess up my future or try to make it seem like I don't have courage, or I do have courage for your enjoyment. Screw you. So I really did like how he ended up just doing his big one, and now he's with his girlfriend, and they saw the place where they're going to live together. He just overall loved it. So I definitely feel like, the younger generation should get into this movie, get into this trilogy, and have fun. Like, you don't get movies like this anymore. Not that often. Sometimes you actually do, but not that often. So I love it. I loved all the acting involved. I don't think I've seen many of the actors and actresses that were in this movie in any other movie, but regardless, if you guys know, you can comment down below. So the next movies that we'll be getting into will definitely be Wonka, the first one, and if I could jump into Mission Impossible 2 and finally push that movie out, I definitely will. Death Becomes Her, which has been asked by one person multiple times, no shade, but Death Becomes Her, I'm going to try to do what I'm trying to do is this hard catching up game is try to give current content mixed with throwback content and try to mix it up and spread it out now on 2 different platforms. So it's kind of hard to do, but I'm trying to manage that plus work my job and see my family and friends and get out of this house once in a while. You know how it is. So I'm really trying to get into the newer movies before they get old and I lose interest in wanting to see it. And there is this animation Wish I really want to see, and I know I'm going to see. And I feel like I might break up this movie because I've seen all these movies. I haven't really seen an animation, so I might jump into Wish, because I know I said I was going to do Trolls, but I think I've lost interest in Trolls. And that's the problem. That is the problem. So I want to jump into the movie and before it gets old and stale in my head. And then I'm like, I'll get to it. And then I never do. So I feel like the next time I watch a movie, it might be animation, but don't quote me on it because I'm all over the place, My word is not always that great. But thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment down below how you feel about this movie and what is the order of Back to the Future movies that you enjoyed the most. Write it down below. Like, share this video, subscribe to both of my platforms, and I'll see you all next time with more Smash or Pass movie reactions.